Okay, we live? We live? That's cool, that's cool. Welcome everybody, we're back. I have to introduce myself every time. You know what people get sick of? I've even shared this on my Discord. People get sick of this shit. This is Digimon, let's go. Like, very, very easy. You know, we're a few seconds into the stream and already, I'm less than 10 seconds into the stream and already I have blown past the entire... Hi guys, it's Griever from Griever's World. And today we are back once again. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Like, yeah, everybody skips that shit on Let's Plays. Everybody does. Even though I am the same. I'm a hypocrite because I do the same thing too. Everybody does it. Nobody cares. Not a single fucking person cares about that shit. Let's be real. Nobody cares about that. Literally, you could just turn it on and start playing. I could start playing in the middle, just be like, so we're doing this and blah, blah, blah. And people be like, where's your intro? It's like, nobody cares. Nobody's watching a Let's Play for an intro. People just want to use it for background noise, you know, while they do other shit. Caden's in here into the sub. Sup, Caden? He said, I thought you were watching 7 Deadly Sins. I did. Watched 4 hours of 7 Deadly Sins, or 3.5. 3.5 hours of 7 Deadly Sins. My buddy got here. We watched it. Unfortunately, see, we got interrupted, unfortunately. My brother's girlfriend showed up. She was all teary-eyed and shit, and my brother pissed her off or some shit, and she's just down the road, so she said, you home? Can I come over? Sure, whatever. She came over, you know, she had her little sit down, she had her cool down period, and then she went home. So, yeah. So it's all good. But we did. We watched, we're almost done season 4. We're almost done season 4, so that's pretty cool. Very good, very good. Alright. Can I, like... Alright, I thought there was only a few minutes left till our development. Let's just check that. We'll only be playing for about an hour or two, but... So before, yeah, 2 minutes left. Okay, so we're just gonna wait here. We're just gonna do, I don't think time passes in the Digilab, however. I think I tested that before, so. Anyway, we're just gonna run around here, see if we can grind up some shit while we wait for the... shit to go down. Giga Destroyer. Skin says, I have arrived. Hi, Skin. How you doing? Enamon goes... Love Serenade! We go a Cold Flame. We definitely got to switch somebody out with a data type. Because this is not working out the best. Kane said, why aren't Ichigo's sisters overpowered like he is? They're not overpowered because they haven't been trained properly, but even Karin is quite formidable in the later half of I can't figure out 1,000 Year Blood War arc. We know she's already involved with all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, and remember, they don't want that life either. Had Ichigo just went and lived on his regular life and not gotten involved and not done 10 days of training, you know, the 10 days of training with Kisuke and then fighting all these superpowered opponents, it's sort of like a Zenkai boost. Had Vegeta, Nappa, and Raditz never showed up to Earth, Goku probably never would have achieved Super Saiyan, you know what I mean? Because he never would have had to fight Saiyans, never had to go to Namek, never had to train so hard, you know what I mean? None of these things would have had to happen. He never would have met King Kai. Like, there's a lot there. Excluding White that Ichigo got from his mother should have the same powers. Like, but remember, once again, is that, like, Yuzu can't even see, she can barely make out spirits. Karin is just as adept as Ichigo, but Ichigo's sort of the prodigy. Ichigo's a little bit of a prodigy, if you want to look at it that way. I'm not saying it's the greatest story writing of all time, but that's basically the reasoning, right? Alright, so let's go. Skin said, what are your thoughts on the theory of evolution? It's accurate as far as I know. Like, you mean like Darwin, like the theory of evolution, like how we came from a big pile of goo and it ended up, like we evolved throughout to become humanity? Yeah. Unless you want to believe that God created a man from a really tasty honeyback rib, you know, and created a dude out of mud, then they ate an apple and got banned forever. Like, I mean, if that's your theory, you go right ahead, but it's not my theory. Okay, no tactician USB that time, but it's all good. It's all good. We're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep trying. Caden says, it works. Yeah, it does work. And the beautiful thing about science is not that that's wrong. It's that that's not entirely... It's the best guess we have. It's the best hypotheses we have. And then when science discovers, oh, we discovered exactly where humans came from by this point in history, then the theory of evolution still works, but it changes. It adapts. You know, that's the beauty. See, the problem with religion and organized religion's beliefs is that, and faith and stuff, is that its stuff is concrete. And if anything is disproven, it disproves that, and then you have to question the entire goddamn book. So that's why the idea of faith, like the idea, the commandments and all that shit, the basis of religion is all good, you know what I mean? Like, don't be a bad person, pretty much what they're trying to convey. You know, be a good person. So taking on faith and belief is fine, but when you jump into the whole, like, factual shit, you can disprove every religion. Easy. So it's just ridiculous. Yeah, we needed to switch something. What do we need to switch? Oh, we needed to digivolve somebody, didn't we? Oh, not yet. You have a ways to go. You have a ways to go. Wait, there's another one I haven't discovered? Wait, what am I... Ooh, I have not discovered that Digimon. Wait a minute. That's interesting. Kane said, technically Lilith was the first woman if you go by the Bible. Yeah, like, then there's that too. So that's a thing. She was made the same way Adam was, but you did warn submit to Adam because they created the same way. And Cain said that's when God made Eve. He used to rip from Adam to showcase Eve's submission to Adam. Yeah, it was a whole thing. It was a bit of a clusterfuck if you want to really look at it, you know. I say we change out Edamon, as cool as Edamon is, for... No, not you. Edamon for... Mammon. Yeah. Skin said, does beer make you gain a ton of weight when you drink it? You can get bloated, yes. Oh, my wife's texting me. I'll let her finish texting first. She'll send me like 18 texts. Yeah, it can make you bloated. Absolutely. Like after a night of drinking, like after a full night of drinking or during drinking, your face is going to get flushed. You might feel a little bloated, a little fat sort of idea. And excessive beer, you've heard of what a beer gut is. It's absolutely true. Like I've lost my abs and haven't gained a beer gut, but my metabolism is very high and I'm also only 31. If I was 41 and drinking the amount I do with no exercise, I'd probably have a bit of a pot belly right now, you know? Like you guys can tell, like I think I can stretch this out. Like it's still like it's not abs, it's flab. It's still flab, but it's still flat. It's a straight board. You could put a 2x4 on me and you touch everything. It's not like, you know, like where I'm arching my back, you know what I mean? So, but it does bloat you. It does bloat you when you drink, absolutely. But it's person to person too. Different people react differently. Like I know somebody, one glass of wine, she's fucking loaded. Never let her get behind the wheel. She's fucking loaded. Me, I could probably drink with I could probably drive with a 6-pack. Not that I ever have, nor would I ever, but I could probably drive just as well sober as I do with 6 beer in me. So, you know, your alcohol tolerance is a thing, and body chemistry is a thing, there's a metabolism thing, there's a million things. There's a million factors. There's just generalizations. Kane said technically Christianity started off as a cult. Every religion started off as a cult. Caden said anything can make you gain a shit ton of weight, but yes, beer can make you gain a lot of weight if you're not careful. Absolutely it can. And excessive drinking is not good either. Oh yeah. Better respond to all the texts, right? She doesn't talk to me all day, but it's Cinco de Mayo, so she's out with her friends and shit like that, right? So. Alrighty then. Alright, so yeah. Alright, continuing. Kane said, sober or not, I wouldn't test that theory. Which theory? The whole I could drive with 6 beer? Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You'd never test that. Here's the limit for everybody. I don't care what your fucking alcohol tolerance. I don't care how much I can drink more than you, because I probably can. Here's the deal. 2 beer. 2 beer is your limit. You don't drive after 2 beer. It's very simple. 2 beer on an empty stomach, 2 beer with food. If you've drinking, the maximum is 3 technically. Because if you have a beer, right, and then you have a really big meal, and you have a beer with the meal, and then you have 1 more beer, well, I'm assuming that at least an hour and a half has gone by the time you consumed all 3 beer and had that stuff, because time matters as well. But the maximum you do is 3 beer with a full meal. But the limit's 2. It's always been 2. Here's the rule. When you go out to a restaurant, 1 beer before the meal, 1 beer with the meal, you drive home. It's very simple. It's a 2 beer limit. You will never be over the legal limit in any way, shape, or form if you only have 2. And you're perfectly capable, your reflexes are fine, etc., etc. But if your alcohol tolerance is bad, don't follow that rule. That's the maximum rule for everybody as far as I'm concerned. You drive with more than 3 in you, you're just an idiot. Let's see. Skin said, do you believe that the arc of... whoa, Kabuterimon and Renamon. Wait a minute, that's pretty cool. I gotta destroy this bitch, though. He's gonna give me quite a bit, isn't he? Cold Flame on Renamon. Yeah. Now how much experience is that? Oh, only 1,800, I'm surprised. Everybody gaining levels like crazy, though. Gotta love it. Just trying to catch up here, guys, while I'm waiting for the text facts. Skid said, do you believe that the Ark of the Covenant has been closely guarded in the Axum at the Church of St. Mary of Zion? Maybe. I don't know. Its sole guardian is a virgin monk who cannot leave the sacred grounds until his death. I don't know, man. I saw the Da Vinci Code, thought that was pretty convincing, you know, but that's all I can give you. I don't really know. If the Ark of the... Maybe the U.S. has it. Maybe Jerusalem has it. Maybe... I don't know. Skin said, or are they bluffing? They could be bluffing. I mean, conspiracy theorists happen all the goddamn time. Kane said, I just saw the nastiest thing ever. They made a vegan shrimp. Shrimp is vegan, is it not? No, vegan's no animal products. So, what? Person said, I don't understand why you eat shrimp if you have a perfectly good vegan shrimp. Oh. Humanity is a terrible thing. That's all I say about that. Kate said, skin anything's possible. That's true. Kate said, what the fuck is a vegan shrimp? Yeah, that makes no goddamn sense. That's not a shrimp then. Shrimp and shrimp. It's like we have vegan beef. No, you don't. Did it come from a cow? No, then it's not beef. It's not beef. It's not a shrimp. No such thing. It's like I love the term. It's a veggie burger. Excuse me? A veggie burger? So you put lettuce and tomato on my burger? You know? Like, what are you talking about? Kane said, I understand being a vegetarian or a vegan. I don't. I think it's dumb. I think unless you're allergic and I think if you don't like, for example, if you don't like pork and beef, fine dandy. You don't like pork and beef, you know, but still eat your chicken and your fish and blah, blah, blah. Like, fine dandy. Like, I don't understand. Choosing to be unhealthy is dumb. I know red meat's not good for you in excess, but red meat, we need iron in our blood. We need meat. We are carnivores. Homo sapiens are carnivores. This is a fact. We eat the meat of other animals. We always have, we always will. And the fact that you have to load up on soybeans and stuff, my diet is more healthy without me fucking even counting calories or doing any of this shit or carbs or what vitamins I'm getting. My diet, if you all of a sudden went vegetarian or vegan and didn't know what you were doing, you could end up in the hospital with a deficiency. Iron blood deficiency, protein deficiency, B12, B6, all these things that we get from meat products. The human body is designed to take in meat. So, no, it makes no sense. Y'all want to eat fruits and vegetables, that's fine, and I like that. But why are you trying to make everything taste like meat if you don't want to eat meat? Yeah, exactly. It's just bullshit. It's you know what it is? Coercion. It's coercion. It's what the church used to do. It's coercion as hell. Vegetarian, like if they want to live that way, I'm judging them based on my my experiences. But at the end of the day, they want to do what they want to do. That's fine, but don't pretend like you're doing yourself any real favors. You're not necessarily any more healthy than I am, you know. Because, you know, ideally, the healthiest person is someone who, not vegetarian, not vegan, not a meat eater like me, is someone who literally gets all their nutrition out of a fucking test tube. No added sugars, no bullshit, just straight IV supplements and get all their vitamins from those chewy gummies and all that shit. No added shit. No extra. Just the exact amount you need of vitamin C, vitamin A, B6, B12, iron, protein, zinc, all the shit that your body needs. You get it all from straight up mass-produced pills and IVs. That is literally the only way to be healthier than the next person when it comes to diet. But that's just me. Alright, what were we doing? Oh yeah, we were doing this. Skin said, what religion are you, Griever? Technically Protestant. Technically a Protestant. But I do not go to church, nor do I follow any religion. If I had to choose a religion, it would be, I follow Bushido. How's that? And I don't practice, but if I had to pick one, gun to my head, I am on paper a Protestant, and in practice I'm Bushido. Which isn't a real religion, it's just a samurai code. And it's not a weeb reason to be like, oh my god, I'm into anime, and blah blah blah, I just want to be like a samurai, Zoro, just like a samurai, Lidy, Nami's not shy, any of that shit, no. The reason it is because the samurai code is 7 words. That's it. 7 words, boom. Courage, honesty, trust, all that shit. Benevolence. Alright. It's basically saying, don't be a dick. Be a good person. Be a hero. Be the best of you that you can be. That's all it's asking of you. Bushido tells you not to believe in anything, doesn't ask for your faith in anything, it doesn't ask you personally of anything that could be betrayed, that you could doubt. It's just saying being a good person is the right way to live. That's all it's asking of you, nothing more, nothing less. So that's why I've been when people ask my religion, that's why I say Bushido. Kane said, did anyone else believe in reincarnation? Sure. I think it's possible. Like, once again, my belief system is not limited to the idea that none of it's true. My belief system is to cast shadow of doubt on every single thing in religion. But it's not to say that it's not possible. Maybe the Bible is right. Maybe the Quran's right. Maybe the Egyptians were fucking right, and we've all been wrong for thousands of years. Who knows? Right? So reincarnation? Absolutely. Totally possible. This is some wacky shit, man. Kane said, what if your body as a three-dimensional being is the shadow of a fourth-dimensional being? Once again, entirely possible. I don't doubt anything. The possibilities are endless. Realistically. And for us humans to think that we can assume what happens is just, it's the epitome of arrogance. Epitome of arrogance. Yeah, okay, so we caught up to that. And I'm caught up with my wife. Okay, so maybe we can finally continue on. Okay, fuck this shit. Giga Destroyer. Let's go. I was hoping for more Guillemons, though. Like, honestly. Because they have fucking, those brave points that we can fucking grab. So what's the farm looking like? 10 minutes. I think we can get there in 10 minutes. Alright, so let's do some Digivolutions. So we definitely don't want to go here. We want to wait for here. Attack still isn't 180. It should be in a few levels. In a few levels we should be able to get there. Manamon is one level away from getting to this, and I forget what that Digimon is. We could try to get to level 150 and get the intelligence. So the intelligence is never reaching 130. Attack and health. Maybe? No, the attack 160 now. We're gonna have to go to this one. These two are sort of out of the woodwork. Blue Meramon potentially can reach some of these. Edamon, we're just waiting for level 65. Realistically, Black Gatomon just needs level 30, which is close. Alright, let's go back to Karamon. Actually, let's go to Demi-Devimon. Yeah. Kane said, if you can create your own Shikai and Bankai, what would your abilities be? I've heard this many, many times. I've been asked this question. My Shikai would likely be something similar to, I would have something simplistic for my Shikai. I'd have something like Ichigo or Shunsui or, you know what I mean? Like, I would just fire like beam blasts or Kisuke, just firing beam blasts with my blade, like Reishi, boom, and firing blasts and stuff. Being able to manipulate maybe some Ryatsu or something like that. Maybe fire, like not on the degree of Yamamoto, but like a fire or something. Honestly, or that or lightning. Like I'm good with electricity, so maybe just being able to like, boom, like charge fire with lightning. I think that would probably... Actually, let's go with that, because that's a little more unique. Let's go with that. And then my Bankai, of course, would be summoning like a hurricane storm with... It would either be wind or lightning based, I believe. Like, I think I'd be an elemental type. It'd be wind or lightning based. And then, of course, like, it would be like charge and fire for the Shikai, and then the Bankai would be basically like hurricane or lightning storm like abilities. Skin said I would want something like a gold experience Requiem. I don't know what that is, but okay. Okay, we're going for this, for level 16, so. Alrighty, so we're still at that level, no problems there. Did you convert? Nothing to do. Okay, alright. Alright, so let's move on because we got 10 minutes in the lab before we get some new shit. So let's try to move on here. Let's pick up the pace. Okay, I see Buddy over there. Alright. Should just follow the mini-map. I'm getting confused, but it's like, it's not that hard. Alright. Wait, what? Most of the hacking incidents in town have been a part of the new X section layer, the demons. Yeah. Alright, so who do we got here? Giga Destroyer. Attack break, huh? There we go. And Memamon. Let's stun the target. Giga Destroyer. Kane said the reason why Yamamoto fell was because he was too cocky being the strongest for so long. Yeah, 1,000 years of time you make overconfident and found the enemy weakness. Yeah, like look at Aizen. Aizen knew about this. He knew he couldn't 1v1 Yamamoto. So he literally created Wonderwise for the sole purpose of fucking with Yamamoto. And he bet on his overconfidence. Because in a straight up fight, no other interruptions and stuff, he was not convinced he could defeat Yamamoto. That was the point. I love when people put Aizen above Yamamoto, like in a 1v1, and it's like, are you ridiculous? Are you ridiculous? Kane says, still know why you wouldn't put Harley Quinn in your top 15. Top 15 what? When did I not? What top 15 are you talking about? What top 15 did I do where I didn't put Harley Quinn in it? Which, once again, I wouldn't, depending on what you're talking about. Like, best girls or whatever? No, like, I love Harley Quinn, but she's maybe top 30? 50? 100 for sure. Uh-huh. Oh, it's a member of the Demons. Now that they're wearing these weird masks like the Zaxxon players, but they were like a sect, you know, of Zaxxon. Oh shit. A nag. Alright, let's go. I saved, so let's go. An ultimate Cherrymon and a Bakumon with a nightmare skill. Alright, alright. Acceleration boost. Let's go, baby. Yeah, I'm already a virus type, so I'm good. Cold Flame on the ultimate. Okay, Mamamon. You know what? I'm going to give you a shot because, only for the sole reason that, let's add the shock value. There we go. Stunned. Now let's Giga Destroyer the ultimate, first and foremost. Boom. Boom, baby. No problem. These guys are weak sauce compared to me. Smile Bomber. Boom. Killed in one hit, no problem. And that was not even like, what the hell? Look at that. Look at that. Let's go. Kane said if no one was around, Yamamoto or Aizen and they were fighting Yamamoto would have killed him almost immediately. I think the fight would have been stretched out longer than you're thinking, but I still think that Yamamoto clearly is the victor. I won't forget this. I'll report this to Jimmy Ken. Kane said to Jimmy Ken, Paul Stanley. Kane said you wouldn't put Harley Quinn in your top 30 list of famous fictional female wives. Oh, I wouldn't want her for a wife. No, not at all. Clowns creep me out, man. Why would I want her for a wife? Clowns creep me out. If we're talking Harley Quinn before she went psychotic for the Joker, then like her loyalty can't be denied. She's got some great qualities in that regard, but I'd probably take Talia al Ghul if I took a Batman waifu. Talia al Ghul, voiced by what's her name from Castle in the Arkham games. That version of Talia al Ghul is yeah. Boof? What's Boof? Okay, we'll come back to the office. No, I don't want to come back right now. Okay, so we got the Digimon medal back. You there, assistant detective. Look like you're doing well. There we go. So the back burner. Okay. Different case. I mean, once again, if I did put Harley Quinn on it, she might hit the bottom of the 30, maybe. But for waifus, for wives, nah, man. I got too many fictional wives. I got like 6 from Lord of the Rings. Unless the only way Harley Quinn hits my top 30 for wives is if I'm limited to like 2 per franchise or 2 per series or something like that. Because like I can name like 5 from Lord of the Rings and like 4 from Star Wars right there. My top, like I'm already up to 9 and I haven't even moved on to more than 2 series. You know what I'm saying? Kane said, didn't she sleep with Jason Todd and Batman? She slept with Batman for sure. I don't know if she slept with Jason Todd. I'm not caught up with all the lore. Sakura's classmate. I've heard her talk about... Oh, Sakura. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about this. Oh, Sakura ran away from home, but she was into Jimmy Ken. There's something going on here. Okay. Oh no, the Jimmy Ken. It's probably one of those subliminal messaging. That's what it's called, subliminal messaging. Meant to trigger people into like, oh, if you pay the money and watch the video over and over, you know. She ran away. Matayoshi doing this shit. Boyfon said, what do you think about Joe Biden? Is he worse than Orange Man? Fuck no, nobody's worse than Orange Man. Orange Man was the worst thing to happen to America since... When did America become a country? Was he that bad? Well, he's in the top 5. Let's see. You had slavery, Trump. I'm just saying. Realistically, you had Republicans. Yeah, I don't know. And look, Donald Trump's fucking gay lover is trying to blow up Ukraine now, and nobody's taking him out either. So, what the fuck ever. Caden said, who are your 6 fictional wives from Lord of the Rings? I can only think of 3 women from that movie. See, I've read the books. Let's think. Luthien, Arwen, Galadriel. Easy 3. Easy 3 right out of the gate, right there. I just pulled a number out. Let me think. Let me think about it. From the Dunedain? No. From the Dwarves? No. From the... Goldberry. Yeah. If Tom Bombadil made her, then she's got to be like, she got to be something special. Okay, maybe only 4. Maybe only 4. Oh no, Celebrina. Celebrine. Elrond's wife. Yeah. Yeah. So I got 5. We have 5 from there. But I can take away 2 of those pretty easy. Like, as I said, that's why I like to limit when we do these things. That's why when we make like top lists, I always limit. I said, listen, I would put like so many characters from this series on the list, but I just can't, you know, like there's too many cool One Piece characters, you know what I mean? So you always limit it to 2. My max is 3, but my usual limit is 2. 1 to 2 per franchise, and then you gotta move on. Because, you know. Ken said, I read the books and it's still the same, and you named the 3 I was thinking of. Well, I named 5, but that's fine. Boyfon said, Griever, for the love of God. I don't believe in God, so. But please don't watch Doctor Strange for me. It's bad. You mean Doctor Strange? You mean the first one? I own that movie. I like that movie. You mean the new one? Well, I have not been caught up with the MCU for about a year. So, I don't want spoilers, Boyfon, so please do not spoil. But I was intending on watching it eventually. And I'll judge for myself. Ken said, I was planning on going to see that movie. Is it that bad? Patrick Stewart's in it, apparently, so how can it be bad? You know? It's like saying there's a bad movie with Al Pacino in it. It's like, what? You know? Boyfun said 2. Okay. Told you it was the Jimmy Ken video. Like, it's all. This is something that has been gone unappreciated, and maybe if I was doing like this is just a hard mode playthrough sort of thing, and it's an older game, but the connections with your school friends have been texting you the entire time, and they've been telling you all about this Jimmy Ken, and Sakura's been very odd lately. For the entire game, she's slowly been slipping into this Jimmy Ken shit. We heard about the video, we heard about the runtime. All the background shit that doesn't seem important is now coming into the main story. Good world building. Let's talk about that. Kane said there's a bad movie with Al Pacino in it. Which one? I mean, Godfather 3 wasn't great, but it's not bad. It's not a good movie, but is it a bad movie? No, it's not a bad movie. Of the demons, by the demons, for the demons. Paul Stanley said so. You picking up what I'm putting down? The Demons Hacker Team, run by this punk Jimmy Ken. Yeah, they've been on the huge because they left Zaxxon. Because Yugo can't control them. Kane said Jack and Jill. Which movie is that? Let's see. Jack and Jill. A 2011 film. And it has... Wait, it has Al Pacino in it? Katie Holmes, Adam Sandler. It's an Adam Sandler film, though. Like, that's not fair. How are you supposed to act around that dumbass? It's one of the worst films ever made. Wait, look. Jack and Jill was panned by critics and audiences who targeted the story, unfunny humor, excessive product placement, Sandler's performance, dialogue, and editing. Although Pacino's performance received the only praise of the movie, agreeing he is the only good point of the movie. There you go. So even in what's considered one of the worst films ever made, Al Pacino stands out as that's worth watching. You know what? It's the same as watching The Last Jedi. Watch the Mark Hamill scenes and you're fine. Watch anything else and you want to tear your fucking eyes out, right? Like, let's be real. Kane said that started Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler is not that good. I never really cared for Adam Sandler. So yeah, the Demons hacker team, yeah. So Hugo wasn't able to control them and then they bounced. It took a lot of them with them. Which are, remember, the Team Zaxxon is the top level hacker team. So when he took a hardcore amount of the members, that was a huge blow and they're going to do their own shit. Boy Fun said, Griever, choose one. James Cameron or Christopher Nolan? Probably James Cameron. Hijacking the airwaves. Wow. Ken said he was still in a bad movie. Fair point. But I think that I have a counterpoint. I tell you what. Half wrong me, half right you. How's that? I was half wrong. You were half right. I'll go 0.5 on that one. Because the only good thing about the movie was Pacino. So I think my point of putting Pacino in a movie basically makes the movie... My point was saying that an Al Pacino in a movie only... Like, the movie can't be that bad. Like, only... Like, putting Pacino in a movie can't unenhance a movie. It can only make a movie better. And you brought up one of the worst movies ever made. And the only thing praised about it is his performance. So what my original point was... Patrick Stewart is in the new Doctor Strange movie as Professor X. Even if the Doctor Strange movie isn't that good, Patrick Stewart in the movie clearly won't make it bad. It'll only make a bad movie better than it should be. Is sort of my argument, is what I'm going for. But I understand. I didn't put it in that many words, so fair enough. Ken said, Adam Sandler has been playing the same character in different movies for the last 2 decades. He is not even an actor. He's a fucking, hi, how you doing? I'm Adam Sandler. He's not even, like, Jesus. Of course it's Kamishiro. Boyfriend said, haven't seen Adam Sandler named for a long time. Yeah, because he's not that good. He's literally played the kind of, I'm the geeky dumbass, but I also think I'm so hot, and I think I'm like really cool, and blah, 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 but I talk through my nose all the time. Fuck off, dude. And he got to kiss Kate Beckinsale. Where's the justice? And fucking, what's her name? Jennifer Aniston. Like, where's the justice? Oh, we're gonna find the daughter. Alright, let's go. Alright, we're gonna talk to Turkey. Let's go. Talk to Turkey. Cancer, are they finally adding the mutants to the MCU? Seems that way because fucking I know what the council is and stuff in Doctor Strange, so I don't want to speak too many theories because it could be wrong because the MCU might change it. But Professor X was always part of that board of people. And yeah, Professor X is here. Let's go. Boyfriend said, yes, kind of. Yeah. My unique talents are in need. In need, ladies and gentlemen. In need. Well, I'm more than a tad. More like a smidgen. Justice, ideals, and partnership. And it was all taken from me by evil corporations. By Kamishiro. Matayoshi about to lay it down. She didn't tell you. Snuffed out. Ooh, murder at Kamashiro's feet. Let's go. My former partner and the founder of this agency. There's no actual proof, but the two of us have wanted revenge on Kamishiro ever since. Let's go. Revenge plot lines with justification. You know what? You know what it is? It's like a lot of people like praise the MCU too much. It has a lot of flaws, but one thing in Captain America Civil War that stood out for me at the time is sort of like the whole there's two sides to every story, and fucking Robert Downey Jr. in a great line, great delivery, just I don't care. He killed my mom. Boom! Like, that is literally... I was on Iron Man's side that entire fight. I understand Captain America's side of shit, but Tony Stark had cause. And, like, logic doesn't matter. On paper doesn't matter. I don't care. He killed my mom. Like, that's... You cannot argue against that. And here we have the same thing. That's why revenge stories work so well in media and fiction. Is because you can always relate and just be like, that destroys logic. That destroys court cases. That destroys everything. It's like, we need some vigilante justice because this is the right thing to do. We all know it in our hearts. And if you don't, you're just an idiot or a Karen or some idiot, you know? It's awesome. Kane said, people tend to forget Wolverine is only 5'3" in the comics and has slept with most of the main female X-Men. That's because he's a fucking man. He's been around for 200 fucking years. Of course he's a man. Kane said they call Adam Sandler a bad actor, but he somehow made a living off of it. He's not... Alright, how's this? He's not a good actor. He plays the same one-note character in almost every movie because he's just funny looking. Most likely he was at the right place at the right time to start his career. Absolutely. There were so many people like that. There are very bad actors in the industry that make millions. Look at this. Look at it this way. How is Kim Kardashian famous? It's not on her fucking talent. You know? Like, it's daddy's money and shit, right? So, people get famous all the time for being in the right place at the right time, born into the right circumstances, right? Family Guy and Simpsons make jokes about these all the time. Ken said, I'm just mad that they didn't add Martian Manhunter to the DC Cinematic Universe when they created the Justice League movie. Yeah, that was unfortunate. I'm being counted on. Oh, there were tears in the old man's eyes. I feel bad now.
君の能力、コネクトジャンプが犯罪スレスレであることは、まだまだ子供の君に頼ること自体、本当。
Yeah, but when it comes to this case, going after Kamishiro is very personal. Yeah, of course he doesn't. He wants to protect his partner's daughter. Why wouldn't he? As tantalizing as that idea might be, hubba 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 hubba. Just saying. Kane said Kim Kardashian became famous technically when that X-rated video was leaked. Yeah. And she doesn't even look like a good fuck in the video. I've seen the video before. She's not very good at it. You know, like... I had better sex when I was 17 than what the fuck she was trying to do. Like, Jesus. Wasn't even good sex. Boyphone said yes. Yeah, that's probably the case. Boyphone said Kim Kardashian, all plastic. Yeah, and I don't date plastic. My wife would cut my balls off if I tried to date, so there is that too. But if I did date, regardless of threatening a ball cutting. Yeah.
その間に私はジミー・ケントやらのこの不快な映像について調べておく。
Kane said 100%, yeah.
おおよその察しはついているが、検証を怠ると命取りにもなりかねない。
And then there's that bitch Amber Heard who should be shot with a ball of her own shit, be behind bars for being a fucking man-hating domestic abuser with assault and domestic violence charges, you know, but I mean, we're never gonna get that, are we?
有能な助手を私の怠慢で失いたくはないのでね。
Wait, what? Alright, so we're already technically on a case, right? So we don't need other cases. Okay, so... Ah, shit, we didn't get what we wanted. Let's just check the case. We don't actually have a current case. Okay. So what was that again? Track down clues in the missing second one. Working on that. I'll look into the disturbing video. I forget where you just told me though. That is unfortunate. Where did you tell me to look? Damn it. Alright. So we'll be right back, guys. Just gonna take a leak. And then we'll figure out where the fuck we're supposed to go. Alright, alright, let's do our shit here. Let's see, Skin said that's because Wolverine is one of Marvel's biggest chads. Yeah, I mean, he always has been. And I love when they tried to make him American because they couldn't believe that a Canadian was so fucking cool. Yeah, I remember that as a Canadian. And then a bunch of fucking Americans trying to tell me that fucking my boy wasn't Canadian. And I was like, yeah. They actually said that I had a discount comic. That because I bought it in Canada, they changed it. That was the reasoning. Just so we're clear. Caden said Kim Kardashian is nothing but fake, and the only reason why she stayed famous was because she married Kanye West, who is one of the worst black people of all time. Actually, why did I have to preface it with black? One of the worst still living people of all time. Put him right up there with Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin as a horrible human being, regardless of color of his skin. He is a absolute terrible human being and should be shot. just. Can we line up all the top 10 worst people and just bang, 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 just get rid? Like, we have Navy SEALs and shit, and we have CIA and crap. Like, why are these people allowed to do what they do? I don't understand it. Boy Fun said, clout chasing whore. Yeah, a little bit. King said, what's your opinion on what happened to Dave Chappelle? Oh, yeah, someone tried to bull rush him while he was doing stand-up, and then they got the shit kicked out of them, so... I mean, life's, that's a bit of karma there, right? That's a bit of karma. We like to see karma, don't we? Let's see. Kane said after that, the security guard curb stomped the person and tried to tackle Dave Chappelle. Yeah, it was awesome. Boy Fun said, people that day can't even take a joke from Chad Chappelle. Yeah, Dave Chappelle, honestly, I don't like his stand-ups. I don't find him that funny. But I honestly find so many more comedians he would never be in my top 10. Something about him, it's like he's not as funny to me as people. Maybe I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's a race thing. I don't know. Maybe black people find him fucking hilarious. But like maybe it's only the ones I've seen. But I've seen like 2 Dave Chappelle stand-ups, and both of them weren't hitting for me. Maybe it was because. Once again, maybe it's a race thing. Maybe I'm not black. Maybe I can't relate. I'm not American. I'm not black. Maybe it's just not hitting. He's from a different side of the tracks or something. I don't know what it is. It was the same thing with Eddie Murphy. Like some of Eddie Murphy's old stand-ups are fucking hilarious, and other ones I'm just like, you're just saying fuck a lot. Like, fuck, fuckity, fuck, and it's like, I get it. Fuck whatever you were talking about, but. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? I have no idea. But I know I have seen some good bits of other Dave Chappelle jokes, and he's fucking on fire, you know? Personally, I think one of my favorite stand-ups is Kevin Hart. Bill Burr's probably my favorite. Louis C.K. Kevin Hart, though, is fucking gotta be like... I think Kevin Hart's number 2, just behind Bill Burr. Kevin Hart is fucking hilarious. Chris Rock... It's got to be like number 3 or 4. He's fucking hilarious. You know? Gain said right. Skin said agreed. Alright, so anyway. So that was that part of things. Alright, come on, guys. Tacticians. We need tacticians. We got lucky. We got so lucky getting those tacticians, and now I feel like, shit. Maybe we won't be so lucky. Man, come on. Skin said, or Caden said, Dave Chappelle was a certain type of comedy to him. Not everybody likes the type of stand-up. It's kind of like a watered-down version of Cat Williams stand-up. Yeah, like, I like Cat Williams, you know what I mean? Like Dave Chappelle, I've seen some funny jokes from him, some very funny shit. But, like, I watched that whole stand-up, and I understood why my wife didn't get Bill Burr. It was like, none of the jokes were hitting. I was like, this has been going on, seriously, this has only been 20 minutes? I feel like I watched this whole stand-up routine, and the whole thing wasn't funny. And it was just me. Like, I didn't think he was bad. I just thought, like, where's the joke? It seemed more like a podcast, you know what I mean? It seemed like he was ranting about his day, rather than actually doing a bit, and it just... sort of, it went over my head anyways. But that was one of those newer ones, the one that everyone was pissed off about, the trans one from Netflix. That was the big one that I think that I was just like, this ain't hidden. But yeah. Wait, you're supposed to... Defense is 150. Oh, for God's sake. I have 1 defense. Oh, so I need that 1 fucking Jesus Christ. Alright then, alright. Black Gatomon, about to Digivolve. Let's go. Black Gatomon, Digivolve 2. Lady Divamon. Let's go. Of course that exceeded the party memory. Why wouldn't it? Alright, so what we're going to do is we'll move Lady Digimon over here for a hot minute. And then we'll take... Wait, but you have... Yeah, you have to come back. So, Edamon... No. Sorry, Blue Marimon, you gotta be out. No, you... Actually, you're my saving grace. What am I talking about? Okay, we have... Oh boy, boys. We have a problem. Because Edamon, you just ain't good enough, man. Shit. Alright, what's the criteria for you? Okay, perfect. Here's what we're gonna do then. We're gonna get rid of you. So we have, whatever this fucker is. Like Data Crusher. And then you can become any of these guys. Yeah, actually, okay. Then we'll keep this team for now. We're gonna have to leave. Fuck, I hate leaving Metal Edamon like that though. I really do. Or Edamon, sorry. Do we have anybody who's like really bad up? Like, let's see. Digivolve, where's the farm? No. Oh, you can go to... Oh, okay, cool. Digitamamon, let's go. Let's see. Caden said, Adam Sandler is a horrible comedian. Yes, I never liked any of his stand-up performances. He did stand-up? I'm not really that surprised, but... Yeah, okay. Fair enough. And I like some of the movies and his stand-up performances suck, yeah. Boy Fun said, do you think it's bad for me to watch Jake Paul fight and pay for it? Yes. Skin said, yes, you're wasting your money. Boy Fun said, maybe I am. Meat is in here. Hello, Meat. Says, humor spelt wrong is subjective. I like Smiling Friends, but a lot of people don't. I don't know what Smiling Friends is. A lot of people like Bob's Burgers, but I don't. I don't like Bob's Burgers either, though I do like Archer. And I like Family Guy. So, and I like F is for Family. Kane said, Jake Paul sucks at boxing. Yeah, he does. Kane said, I don't like Bob's Burgers either, but the new Bob's Burgers movie is going to be released this month. Yes, it is indeed. Okay, so Farm Island 1 is no good. Alright, Farm Island 2. Okay, what was that? No, we don't want to do that. Who can we take out of here? You know, we could actually just replace Gargamon. Like, fuck Gargamon, man. What if we just take Gargamon out for Edamon and put Edamon in the goddamn... Yeah, put Edamon in there. Edamon's a trooper. Put Edamon in there. We'll keep our builds for now. They're developing, so we're all good. Kane said, I like the crossover they did with Archer and Bob's Burgers because they had the same... That was amazing. That was a great episode. I will admit that. That was pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to quickly save. And I was right about Digitime not counting over in the real world. We need the one with the tacticians. Alright, so I believe we go to the record store, don't we? Sort of skipped over that point, so this might be bad. I'd have to look this shit up. Okay. So not here. Wait, what? Revival capsules. Are those in a heartbeat? Just in case. Fuck. I don't know where to go. Did I miss that last part? Boyfriend said, can't lie, he is the one who introduced me to boxing. Now I know the guy like Tyson and Canelo and Hetty. I mean, if it's into boxing, then you're fine. Mead said, what's your favorite spelled wrong Marvel movie? Tough choices. Favorite Marvel movie? God damn. The original Avengers, probably. Yeah. Probably the first Avengers movie. Because it finally fucking happened. You know what I mean? It was one of those. Like, it actually happened. Okay, I gotta look this up. Just because... Let's go. Let's see. Okay, so we have to go to the second floor and the fourth floor, apparently. Let's see. Kane said, don't forget the greatest boxer of all time, Muhammad Ali. Yeah, like, seriously. Muhammad Ali. What are we talking about? What about Joe Frazier? But I do believe he was scared to go to Vietnam and used religion as an excuse not to go. A lot of people, everybody tried to get out of Vietnam. Nobody believed in the Vietnam War. Everyone. My 10th grade English and history teacher fucking is an American who literally became a Canadian to dodge the draft. He got in here fucking illegally and then fucking became a Canadian 10 years afterwards. He was an illegal immigrant to fucking to Canada for about 10 years before fucking they figured it out. He was just a draft dodger. He said even if he did go to Vietnam, he would have never been in the front line because he was too famous. Maybe, maybe not. Kane said Avengers, yeah. Boyfriend, yeah. Ali is the greatest. Agreed. Yeah. I think so, anyways. We'd still be friends, right? Of course we'd be friends, my man. Me and the whale? Me and a whale being friends? Fuck yeah. Okay, so... Apparently I go to the second floor and find... Okay. Let's listen this time. Because my storyline is far more important than yours. Skin said Mike Tyson a close second. Mike Tyson is a very good boxer, but how about Rocky Balboa? Yeah. Oh, okay. She's closet. Jesus. See, she really liked his music and liked his vibe before, and then she found out he was something with Digimon, and she wasn't cool. Digimon fan. Oh, it all adds up. Kane said, fun fact, the longest boxing match to ever go was 110 rounds and was 7 hours long. And who fought in that one? Jesus. 107 hours? Somebody fought, they fought for 7 hours, no breaks? Like round after round after round? What? A lot of Jimmy Ken fans are running away. Okay. Meat said, always preferred Digimon over Pokemon. I love both. And some days I love Digimon the best. Some days I like Yu-Gi-Oh the best. Some days I like Pokemon the best. It just depends on, you know what? When you get the age that I am, some days it's just the way you feel. Some days like you watch like the original Pokemon anime or you play the old Game Boy Color games or something and you're like, Pokemon is the greatest fucking thing since sliced bread. Then all of a sudden you you watch a few episodes of the original Digimon and play the card game and you're like, God damn it, Digimon was the best. Then you go to Yu-Gi-Oh and you hear Dan Green going, Kaiba! Dun 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 wanna Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, and then you're like, well clearly this is the greatest. You know, so it always goes that way. If you be. Came to this before they had the modern rules of boxing for how many rounds you can fight. Pokemon will always be the OG. Actually, it wasn't Digimon. Like, they always say that Digimon was first, but I looked it up and they were like 6 months later, so I don't know how Digimon was first. But Tamagotchi is what was the forefront for Digimon. So, yeah. But Pokemon ascended to a level of fame that neither Yu-Gi-Oh nor Digimon ever touched. Only Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon. Like the three, everyone talks about the big three, like Bleach, Naruto, One Piece. It's like, no. The big three are Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, and Pokemon. Oh, there's Ryota. Isn't he like that's your girlfriend, right? You know where Sakura is now? Oh, yeah, he's the, they're not boyfriend, girlfriend yet, so. Everyone said Vietnam equals Rambo, Forrest Gump. What? Huh? Yeah, Forrest Gump, like, and Rambo was Vietnam, and I don't know what you're saying. Kane said the fight was between Andy Bowen and Jack Burke. They fought in New Orleans. Really? Mead said at boyfriend and predator. What are we talking about? Like guys who survived Vietnam? She's gone missing. Oh shit, the boyfriend wants to know. Jimmy Kin's video. Alrighty then. Evil Pilgrimage. Alright. She's a hardcore Jimmy Ken fan. But where do you go? got to be a server sometime. Report back to the office. All right. That's what we'll do. I'm taking the stairs because I need the exercise. Okay. The video was what? Griever, you're here. Everywhere you go, that Jimmy Ken video is playing. Oh shit. This relates to the question you asked. Kane said he's saying if Vietnam didn't happen, we wouldn't get the movie Forrest Gump or Rambo. I actually don't like Forrest Gump. I saw it. I got it. Would never watch it again. Tom Hanks is a great actor. Do not like Forrest Gump. I think A League of Their Own is a better Tom Hanks movie. I think The Da Vinci Code is a better Tom Hanks movie. I really didn't like Forrest Gump. I got it, but I don't like it. I know it's a good film. I just don't like it. And Rambo was good. Well, actually, no. Rambo, you don't mean Rambo, you mean First Blood, right? Because there's no such movie known as Rambo up until the fifth movie. No, the fourth movie. Yeah. Yeah, I think the fourth one was called Rambo. Wait, what? Fiendish? Subliminal messaging. I called it. Directly to the brain. The video is subliminally said to be addictive as a drug. It hypnotizes you. The suggestion became a certain URL. You can get the whole address, but it strongly resembles the area in which we captured the Digimon Metal Thief. Kulon level 4. Get there ASAP. I'm going to. Sakura is my friend. Alright. Well, you've got Agumon and Gabumon, so. Just kidding. What do you think? Either way works for me. Boyfriend said, honestly, Vietnam War is so dumb. Yep, America at its finest. Kane said, Samurai Jack would solo all of Demon Slayer, no difficulty. Yep. He has a store specifically made to kill demon gods. It's legit divine item. A sword. Yeah. Yep, no, I'm not disagreeing with that. And Kane said at the end of the day, every war is done to a certain extent. Some wars have to, unfortunately, be fought, however. The opposing set, like, we needed to stop Hitler. Hitler needed to be stopped. World War II was not a needless war in that regard. Some wars, some battles needed to fight. Like, honestly, right now, somebody needs to go into Ukraine and say, or go into Russia and tell Putin to fuck off. That's what needs to happen. There will always be conflict, but to let it control us to the stage that it has, with the wars and stuff like that, I agree, there is a certain level of, like, really? Oh yeah, here we go. Chain combo attack. Let's do it. Boom, boom. Everybody leveling up today. Oh no. My My attack down. Oh no, that's not good. I'm gonna have to use a Giga Destroyer then. Because that's gonna... Oh, Jesus. I'm asleep. Well, that's not fucking good. Cold Flame! Let's see. Boyphone says, honestly, I didn't even watch anime anymore. For me, it's going downhill. They chose quantity over quality now, and all coming out series is done isekai. There is a good argument for what you're saying. There's a very good argument for what you're saying. Some animes I think are still worth checking out, but for the most part, I can agree with a lot of what you're saying. What you're saying with undeserved harem, yeah, there's that too. A lot of undeserved harem. Caden said, I know some wars unnecessary but are dumb. At the same time, if you count the amount of life it lost at the end of the day. Oh, absolutely. I'm never going to defend war as a good thing, but from the grand scale of things, the amount of people dying will continue until somebody steps in and lets a few thousand die to save a few million. You know what I mean? There has to be a certain level where you say enough is enough, right? Skin said, I agree that overdoing it in the overdone of isekai. Yeah, they just did way too much. God damn, where's the Guillemons? Remember that I am I'm not a pacifist, but I'm very much against war. Because, as one of the greatest actors of all time once said, war is not hell. War is war and hell is hell. And between the two, war is a lot worse. And how do you figure that? Tell me. Who goes to hell? Sinners. Exactly. There's no innocent bystanders in hell. Hence why war is worse than hell. Let's see. Ooh, what do we got here? Great. Okay, well, I got 2 messages. Okay, so technically if Germany wasn't blamed for World War One as bad, they wouldn't have followed Hitler as easily as they did. But they were to blame for most of World War I starting. Like, it's their fucking fault, man. Like, yeah, there's blame on a lot of sides, but let's be real. Germany was at fault. It's their... No, you know what their fault was? They lost. And then they got mad. They were mad that they lost. They thought they could win. And then... No. The Germans are no saints. They have no recourse. Listen, I know some German people, I like some German people, but, like, listen, Germany as a whole they fucked up hard. Germany didn't even start World War One, but they were basically blamed. But the problem is that they chose to go along with it. Like, if you check history, what really happened in World War One, there was a lot of things that happened in World War One, of course. But Germany was a main power, and they decided to stay in it for 4 fucking years. That's on them. They might not have started it, but they stayed in it long enough to be blamed. Let's be real. Skin said, I mean, war is good in the sense that it maintains population control. No, that's what disease is for, like COVID, which I'm so happy about anti-maskers and anti-vaxxers because it's going to kill a few more million people before we're done, and it's going to be great because it's going to be stupid people. It's going to be fantastic. Kane said there's literally an isekai about a man loving vending machines so much that he got killed by a truck and he was reincarnated as vending machine. I heard about that in the fictional world, yeah. Boyfun said, yes, so much dumb isekai to this day. Boyfun said, if Germany win, Griever and I and Caden probably wouldn't even born. If Germany won? No, fuck no. I'm fucking British Canadian. I wouldn't exist. Skin said Germany tried to bite off more than they could chew. A lot more. Caden said the main reason for war throughout history is basically for land, population control, and I don't believe in your God, you don't believe in religion is the most responsible thing for human suffering in history. That's a fact. You could all basically say greed. Greed is the reason. Let's go. What do we got? Oh shit. Oh, he tried. Oh, he tried so hard. Oh, barbaric. It's unforgivable. Unforgettable. Right, Griever? Yeah, I'm gonna do all the fighting. Yeah, sure. That's what I say. Don't do anything. Come on, calling her out. Let's see. Skin said, which of the 7 sins is the worst? Gluttony. Boyfon said, for me it's greed. Skin said, they say pride is the worst. I am abundant with the sin of pride. But I feel like greed, envy, and wrath have all corrupted man more than pride has. Gluttony. Gluttony is the worst. You know why? Because it's the most disgusting. It's depraved, it's disgusting, and you can tie gluttony into greed so easily. And sloth. Because gluttony leads to greed and sloth. It leads to two, it's a trifecta with them. Pride and wrath and lust go together as a trifecta, but those three just, ugh. Is that what friends do? Oh, Agumon calling her out. Oh no, Kia feels like the worst. Well, you should. Why don't you just have Agumon and Gamelon fight for you like I do? Boyfriend said, praise the sun. Yeah, wait a minute. Praise the sun! Because I am human. However, I stand at the pinnacle of all races. Bow down, mortals, for I am Lord Griever, lion's sin of pride. Let's go. Oh, you found something interesting there on the ground? Lord Escanor makes pride look sexy as fuck. Okay, a Gigadramon and an Ogremon. Well, clearly taking out the ultimate is the top priority. But we're going to acceleration boost because we can. So I'm not that worried about it. We also do a Cold Flame on the Ogremon just to see what type of damage output we're going to be dealing with. Not too bad. Okay, so everyone's using virus types lately, and that's a bit of an annoyance. But now let's use a shock just to get rid of, skip a turn, and boom, Giga Destroyer on the Gigadramon, and boom, baby, killed in one hit. No problem. Cold Flame time. 126. Yeah, we got this. No problem. We got this, no problem, no problem. I'm just going to attack them now. Just in case, because we might have to fight more people. Don't want to use up all the SP. $2,700. God damn it, man. The level ups just keep coming. Caden said, if Germany would have won World War II, then my whole family wouldn't have been born. I agree with that. Yeah, see, here's the other thing, though. He wouldn't have been able to keep it. The world wouldn't have allowed... Nazi world would not have existed in the way that people think. The world wouldn't have allowed it. It wouldn't have went down. Even if he had one, he would have held on to it for 6 months to a year at best. There's so many proven theories as to why it wouldn't have worked. Boyfon said, yes, they will only choose the blonde, the aerial race. Yeah, and I'm not blonde, I'm blue-eyed. Caden said, I don't think the nuclear bomb should have been used on Japan's innocent civilians. They should have dropped it on a major military base instead. Remember that they chose the second bomb. Remember, anybody from, because there was Hiroshima and Nagasaki, remember that the second bomb was only dropped because Japan said, fuck you, you don't have two of those. Like, you got another one in ya, punk, is basically what they told them. And America said, you know, it's the first, like, literally, the second bomb is all Japan's fault. They called the bluff, and it wasn't a bluff. It's all on Japan. Gabe said, the greatest sin is pride, and I wear it with a badge of honor. Gabe said, the worst sin is lust. No, fuck that. The worst sin is gluttony. You ever seen, they are literally praising fat people in today's society. They praise fat, obese gluttony. It's the most disgusting, fucking sweaty ass fucking shit. My waste of space in my entire life. They're sucking up all the fucking free air for the rest of us. They are the most disgusting things to ever exist. It's gross. It's absolutely gross. Gluttony is horrible. Gluttony is the worst thing. Boyfriend said, imagine people like Orange Man, Jake Paul, Logan Paul exist and we don't. I know, right? Isn't that crazy? Oh, I handed it over. I sent the data. Ryota, good job. Ryota like a man. No, you got beat up. You got the URL. He gives it to me. It's the URL. Watch. The Demon's Hideout. Rihanna. Rihanna. Alright. Why are those guys so worked up? What do you mean, why are we so worked up? He just sacrificed everything and got his shit kicked for his lady friend, and now he's trusting me to go do the bromance moment and fucking help him. What is wrong with you people? And what are you teaching this poor innocent Gabumon? It's not adolescence, it's manliness. Oh Jesus, these poor corrupt Digimon. Kane said, is Sailor Moon a lesbian or bisexual, or is it one of the other Sailor people? I know one of them two are supposed to be. I believe they made Mars or Jupiter bisexual. It's not actually Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon is not the bisexual one. I believe they made Ray, Sailor Mars, a lesbian or bisexual, and same with Jupiter. I think they made Ray lesbian and Jupiter bisexual, but Jupiter was always my favorite. So she had that ponytail. She had that lightning power. She was badass. Let's go to the Demon's Den. Alright, let's go to the Demon's Den then. Let's do it. Digiline. Oh, we got some friendship, so we've had worse things. How's that? We've had worse. Still didn't get any more tacticians, so unfortunate. Okay, so you know what? I want to finish Kulan though for a second. Like, is there anything else in here? Like, does it keep going, or is there like shit here? What fun said, I'm not against bisexual, but I hate it. Why do you hate bisexual? Bisexual does nothing to you. Why would you hate bisexual? Like, that makes no sense. You're not against it, but you hate it. That makes no sense. Kaden said, Buhan is the strongest form of Majin Buu, while Kid Buu is the most dangerous. Buhan? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Buu Gohan, yeah. Absolutely. Buhan said, like, teacher in school teaching about gay and lesbian. Okay. A teacher in school taught you about sexuality. Okay. And? Did somebody touch you in the wrong spot? Like, what's going on? What's going on here? He said Goku should have grabbed Gohan, Goten, Trunks instead of Hercule, because Gohan would have been 100% strong enough to curb stomp Kid Buu. I know, right? Because they explained that Kid Buu is not as strong. Gohan would have been able to, because he struggled with the Super Saiyan 3 and shit, Mystic Gohan, or Ultimate Gohan, whatever you want to call him, was still fine. It made very little sense. I think Toriyama just wanted Goku for the win. We got some pain recovery. And then, so is this the end of Kulon level 4? I think it is. Oh shit, there's something there. Oh Jesus. They get all the moves. They get all the moves, man. I gotta go to work in the morning. This sucks. And it's like 20 after 12. Let's gonna marinate some steaks actually, but I don't think that's happening. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll marinate the steaks tomorrow and cook them tomorrow. I should be home early enough where if I marinate them for like 8-9 hours, they should be good. You know, I'll cook them around midnight or some shit. Boyphone said because my parents are so against it, maybe I got influenced. Yeah, it sounds like you did. Look, at the end of the day, maybe English isn't your first language, Boyphone, or whatever, but hating something requires, like that sounds like some KKK shit, so never do that, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to like something, right? Like, you don't, or better yet, you don't need to agree with something. If some guy says, my gender is the fucking maple tree, you can be like, I don't accept or agree with that in any way, shape, or form. But to be a good person, you go, I fundamentally disagree with everything you just told me. However, I don't dislike you as a person, nor do I wish harm upon you. That's the best I can offer from my personal perspective. Because, yeah, I don't agree with all the letters and numbers and fucking symbols in the LGBT 2055 fucking things after LGBT. I don't agree with a lot of them. But the fact of the matter is that you still need to accept them, and if they're not harming you and your family and your people, then there's no reason for hate. Hate is, as Iago once said in Aladdin, hate is such a strong word. And it's thrown around way too often these days. So try your best to sort of be better than your parents in that regard. You know? That's all I can offer. Caden said, what he means is that there are teachers in kindergarten trying to tell the kids about being lesbian or bisexual. Kids at that age has no concept of that. Yeah, that's wrong. I disagree with that. Once again, I don't believe that legally anybody should get a sex change until they're at least the age of 25. I think there should be a minimum age of 25 before anybody gets a sex change. That's my personal belief. Because I don't think your brain's developed enough to make that conscious choice. I just don't. But that's me personally. But yeah, teaching kids at that age, no. That's wrong. That's wrong as fuck. Kids that have always had my steaks well done. Ugh, you're really trying to kill me here. Since I was a kid, because my mom told me if I ever ate a medium rare or rare steak, she would kill me. Or I died of disease from the meat not being good. Caden, your mother has a couple of screws loose. I would recommend getting a screwdriver and trying to fix. Do some troubleshooting with her brain. Like seriously, like if she got a couple of screws loose, I think they need some tightening because she's fucked in the head. Like, goddamn. Holy fuck. Boyfriend said, okay, thanks for the advice, and you are right, English is not my first language. Okay, so yeah, so maybe your terminology is a little more blatant, more aggressive in that regard, because translators and stuff, and, you know, subtlety is not used very much. I've learned, being on YouTube for a long time, I've learned that a lot of people that use English as a secondary language use much more black and white terms, like love and hate, rather than and it's alright, it's okay, it's meh, it's not the best, you know. They go very the extreme adjectives, I've noticed. And that's just because English is not your first language. So, and kudos to you for being bilingual, or trilingual, or even quadringual, or whatever you are. You know, I'm not bilingual, so I wish I was. I'm trying to learn Spanish. I should know French, but I don't. Boyfriend said I'm from Islam country. Then that makes a lot more sense why your parents don't like bisexuals. I get that. That's more of a culture / religion bias than anything else. And it's not my place to tell you, hey, it's wrong or whatever, but I think you should try to accept everybody. You know, like if you were my best friend for 10 years and all of a sudden I said, listen, I have a boyfriend, like I'm gay or I'm bisexual, like, yeah, I've got to, like, yeah, like I fucked girls my life, but now I have a boyfriend. I would not want to lose your friendship because you think what I'm doing is fucked, you know what I mean? Or wrong in any way, you know what I mean? So, think of it from that perspective, I guess. I don't know. Late night, I guess, deep talk with Griever? I don't know. I'm trying to help. I hope I'm being helpful. I hope I'm not steering anybody in the wrong direction. Jesus Christ, I'm not a fucking licensed therapist. Christ's sakes. I'm not a doctor. My wife is. She can help you people. I can't. I'm just a fucking nerd on the internet who's too old to be playing video games. Caden said, I've always wanted to try a medium rare steak but never did. When I cooked them at home, I used to make them. You tell me you've never eaten a medium rare. You've never had a medium rare steak? That means, Caden, what you're telling me is you've never eaten steak. You ate hockey pucks. You ate shoe leather. You've never eaten steak. This is the most sinful thing I think I've heard in my life. Skin said, boyfriend, you know how to read Arabic? Caden said, I've always wanted to learn Arabic, but my dyslexia always gets in the way of the learning different languages. Skin said, I would, but I don't have the time right now. I'm trying to learn Spanish, and that's one of my languages, Latin-based, but it's still hard. Anyways, we'll be right back, guys, and then we'll have to call it a stream soon. Jesus Christ, it's 20. It's almost 12. It's almost 12:30. I gotta work in the morning, so we'll have to call it soon. I wish we didn't have to, but. Alrighty, so what did I miss? Let's see. Let's see. Nope, I can't. I'm from Indonesia. Oh, so you're from Islam. Indonesia's wait, that's in Australia or some shit. Well, Asia, but like Oceania. What the fuck? Isn't it? Or am I thinking of something else? Indonesia. Find out where the fuck that is. I thought I knew. Indonesia is Republic of Indonesia. Where is it on the world map? Yeah, it's right above Australia. It's the islands above Australia. So yeah, I knew I was right. Jesus, I played Risk. The hell. Okay. Well, that's really cool. How you doing, mate? Kane said a well done steak isn't that bad if you cook it right. No, it's overcooked. It's burnt. You burned it. You fucked up. I might be saying that because I'm used to eating it. Seriously. Trust me. Caden, all you have done is taken $20 meat and turned it into dollar meat. You might as well stomp it, take it out of the supermarket, stomp it with your foot on the pavement of the parking lot, and then try to eat it, because that's all you've done. But then, honestly, I am kind of like Griever, not believing God. Well, I mean, that's your choice. Kaden said, I don't know why Goku fanboys think that Goku could solo all of fiction. He can't solo all of fiction, but he can do a lot. He can kill most things. He's not invincible. No, he's not. Kaden said, the only thing I really believe is the reincarnation and the concept of karma. I mean, and that's what you believe, that's what you believe. Boyfon said, honestly, my advice for you is to just not learn Arabic language. Instead, you should just learn Mandarin Chinese because it's really useful. Boyfon said, Baliman. There you go. I want to learn Spanish because my wife speaks Spanish, and you know. I'd be good with learning almost every language on Earth. I'm not against any particular language. I really don't like the French people, but I wouldn't be against learning French in general. Same with German and Russian are too harsh for me. So K's, Z's, and H's and all this shit, like too much of that shit for me, but oh shit. Wait a minute, so this is the end of Kulon 4. So potentially wait. You want to battle? You think you got a chance? You can see the flame around behind me, or you're looking for here because you want to fight? Let's try it. A flame Dramon. Flaming fist. Okay, decent damage. Acceleration boost, just like what I'm gonna pull. Okay, well in general, let's just see the amount of damage first before we say we give up. Ooh, this is not gonna be good. It's not gonna be a good one, is it? Not without the guaranteed 150. Alright. Stun the foe. No, we were guaranteed stun and we didn't stun. That's not fair. Problem number 2, okay. Acceleration boost, of course. Which is the same thing I'm gonna do. And then Miramon is going to Cold Flame. And then Mamamon is going to add an SP capsule here. Flaming Fist! Please don't hit Mamamon. Oh, it's a... yeah, okay. We might still win this, actually. This is not an impossible win right now. Unless he starts healing, I think we're good. Because he's strong, but he's not, like, stupid. Yeah, see, like, we've already got him almost to half. Use enough items, and I think we're good. We could have been better prepared, of course, but... Okay, Blue Miramon, Toll Flame. Okay, you. Gonna have to just keep going with the SP capsules. Let's go. Caden said, does it ever explain why Krillin doesn't have a nose? No. Not that I know of. Not sure. Not sure about that. Alright, item SP capsule. Metal Greymon. Metal Greymon. I wish we actually had some of the other Digimon in here for this fight. This would go a lot easier, but fair enough. We're doing this little bit damage of 100 at a time. It's really going to help in the long run. Alright, Giga Destroyer. Boom, baby. 323. Here's what we do next. Instead of that, we do multi-recovery. No, fuck that. We do attack boost on Metal Greymon. Alright, 3 turns for Flame Demon. We're just gonna do Flaming Fist a few times. Fair enough. All 3, not gonna lie, a little excessive. But we also have Medical Spray, which we can use. You know what? Fuck it. I want to win this battle. Let's use it. There. We got this in the bag. Skill, acceleration boost. We'll have Metal Greymon back in a few more turns, and that'll be the end of that. Caden said, one of the funniest things I've ever heard was people believing in Batman could beat Krillin. Krillin would kill Batman with one punch, no difficulty. I agree with that. Boyfon said, I'm not against Arabic, but if you live here, the language became instantly useless. Alright, attack boosted, Giga Destroyer. Oh, almost there. Almost there. Alright, we got this. With nobody dying. We used up a few items, but I'm not worried about using a few items against a boss fight. A Flame Dramon? Fuck yeah. Like, we were gonna take some hits. I'm gonna get Arabic confusion. Language, unless China, who is a super developed country, may become a superpower like America. They already are a superpower. They've always been a superpower. China has been a superpower forever. Where have you been? Gaten said, I think China is considered a superpower. They are. The 5 superpowers are Britain, US, Russia, China, and somehow France. I never understood that. I know it was worth it. We earned the Digiega Courage. We can get our own Flame Dramon now, ladies and gentlemen. That was well worth that fight. Oh, and he runs away, and then boom, we get a Miracle Meat and a Memory Up. Oh, that was so worth it, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, let's go. Wasn't that worth it? That was so fucking worth it. Let's go. Kulon level 4, hitting. Boyfriend said, yes, like English language. What about English language again? I must have said something stupid. Or something profound, one way or the other. Giga Destroyer. Fuck yeah. Kane said China was not a superpower during World War II. They got curbed some by Japan. They became a superpower in the Korean War. Well, yeah, because MacArthur fucked up hard. If we like to remember that little debacle. I don't know if people. What the fuck? Put the can over. God damn it. Just a little bit of spillage. Gotta clean it up right away. If you guys ever have alcohol drop, here's the deal. Get a wet cloth. Right away, you'll clear up all the problems. Observe. Get yourselves a damp or moist cloth. Quickly rub down the surfaces that have been touched by said alcohol, including all furniture, floors, and everything in between. Along with jeans that had a few spots on them too. Then proceed to wipe down with the dry side of the cloth so that you don't leave any water stains or anything weird like that. And then you'll be all good. Not really necessary on the clothing side of things because the clothing will be, of course, going in the dryer in a day or two, assuming you guys wash your clothes and Bob's your uncle. Alright. It was only a few drops of booze out of the can, not a big deal. It's a half-empty can anyways. It's not like it was a whole beer can, like, oh shit, you know, it was just the last little dregs in an otherwise empty can, so. Alright. So, that being said, what are we doing? Let's see. Boyfon said, English is very useful because you can do business with foreigners. Yeah. There's a lot to be said for that too. Kane said Truth versus Zeno. Zeno from what? Which Zeno? And Kane said Truth versus Anti-Spiral. I don't know what Anti-Spiral is from. Yujiro versus Goku. Yujiro, who's Yujiro? Yujiro. I feel like I should know that name. Yujiro anime. That weird dude from Baki. Baki characters can't fight Dragon Ball Z characters. Goku. It doesn't matter because Toriko characters at the top, so. Alright, so we commanded another 25 minutes. We're good to go. Let's check the Digivolution. We just need that attack at 180, and we're so close. We're a few stats away with our Metal Greymon. Mamamon can now digivolve into this guy, so this will be our first Mega. Mamamon digivolve to what? I have no idea. Oh, this ugly ass. I forgot about Prince Mamamon. I forgot about this. Our first Mega is this ugly ass motherfucker. I can't believe that that's our first. Oh god. Kane said, you talking about just hand-to-hand combat? If that's the case, Yujiro wins. If not, Goku wins. Why would this dude be able to hurt Goku? This dude has the body that can tank a planet. You tell me this guy's a planet buster, then shut the fuck up. Like, I just don't get it. That's our first Mega. That is disappointing as fucking hell. It's so disappointing. Like it's like stupidly, like I'm like actually mad. Miramon, Middle Greymon, yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we'll keep him along for the ride for a little bit. Jesus Christ. Geckomon, and we get a Geckomon and we get a toy Agumon though. Boyfriends, I agree with. Do you hate chibi anime forever? Because to honest, I hate them, especially Cole. What are you trying to say? You mean YouTubers? Yeah, I don't like chibi. I don't hate chibi. I don't like chibi. For Neverworld, yeah, I don't like For Neverworld. And you don't like Cole? I love King of Lightning. I love Tekking. I love King of Lightning. I love Nia Hemmings. I love who else? I like who's also One Piece tuber, like old back in the day. Roger's base is hit and miss with me. I like Nextaku for the most part. Boyfriend said they are crybaby. Boyfriend said King of Lightning. No, King's been around a lot longer, I'm sure, than you, maybe. But King, yeah, we don't do King slander here. King's a goat. Skin said I used to like Chibi, but that dude just over-exaggerates everything. Yeah, and then he cries to his fans about not having a real job. And, which, let's be honest, even me, like, playing this game right now, like, is this a real job, guys? Like, let's say, like, you guys are in the chat right now, right? I got 3 people watching, okay? If I had 3,000 people watching, I don't need to go to work tomorrow. I can just sit here, drink beer, and play video games. Would you call that a job? That's not a fucking job. That's not a job. But somehow, people have this idea that that is what's making them money. And I'm not hating on anybody who does that. But what I hate is when someone who does that non-job for a living and then cries about the potential that they might have to go back to a real job, which is what Chibi did in like 3 fucking videos in a row. And I said, fuck this fucking nerd who never had to work a hard day in his life. I worked at the McDonald's for 8 months and my life sucks. Fuck you. You know? Couldn't stand him. Couldn't stand him. Kaden said, what I mean is, if you put them on even playing field, when I said hand-to-hand combat, Goku doesn't have superhuman powers, it's just fighting with his martial arts. Well, then what's the fucking point? What's the point? Which, by the way, according, like, this is a dude who is trained by gods in every martial art known to man. Goku. Still Goku. Take away his superhuman strength. He's still Goku. He has mastered Kung Fu. He does all the Bruce Lee moves in Resurrection of F. What do you want? You know. Boyfriend said, Cole is a crybaby. He defended his Katakuri against all characters. Katakuri's awesome, though. Boyfriend said, yeah, praise anime snob. I don't know who that is. Alright, so we're gonna have to continue now. Just really quick, we're gonna have to save. So sad, our first mega is such a loser. It's the worst mega. God damn. Like, it's the most ugly piece of shit mega. Like, holy fucking hell. How did I end up with this motherfucker? No wonder it was level 45 mega. I should have known better. I should have known. Granted, we need all of them in retrospect. In a way. Still. Demon's Den, let's go. Wolfman said he said King is weaker than Katakuri because he is. Ben Beckman and Marco too. No, I don't remember when he said that, but Marco is on par with King, and Ben Beckman is the strongest first mate, and I think with Cole having that Shanks hype, I don't remember him ever saying that he thinks that Ben Beckman is below him. If he did, he said, listen, if he did, he prefaced it, because I watched his top 30 video, and he said, I remember him saying something about Ben Beckman and Yasop, and basically said, or Lucky Root, one of them, and said, we don't have enough feats, we don't know enough shit, so I can't consciously put them up here, but I believe that this person is going to showcase that they're the best, you know? So if he put Ben Beckman below Katakuri in a top 30 list, that's fair deal because we have no feats from Ben Beckman. We assume things about Ben Beckman. To be fair, to be perfectly fair on a power scaling perspective. Now, granted, both King of Lightning, myself, Tekken, we all know Ben Beckman's going to be the strongest first mate. Rayleigh's the only one alive that's stronger, but, you know, it's going to be what it is. Kane said, you obviously don't know who Yujiro Hanuma is. He has mastered every fighting style on the planet and mastered every hidden fighting style. So that was just fighting hand-to-hand combat. Goku would lose. But okay. Boyphone said, Cole says Katakuri is the strongest. No, he doesn't. He's never said that. He's got the church Katakuri. He's never said that. You're really tripping, man. Boyfriend said right-hand man. He thinks Katakuri is the strongest right-hand man. The only one stronger is probably, once again, Rayleigh's retired, so it's probably only Ben Beckman. I would stack Zoro up against Katakuri, sure. But Katakuri is probably stronger than everybody else. Marco and Zoro being the only contenders, in my opinion. And then fucking Ben Beckman stronger. But Katakuri is in the conversation of the strongest first mate, absolutely. And if he puts Katakuri above them, I mean, it's not an impossibility. But Fun said, and now he's saying Kaido is the weakest Yonko. No, he didn't. When did he say that? I've watched all of King Lightning's videos for the last, like, year. When did he say that? Jimmy Kenton. He said, I believe King is weaker than Katakuri. He absolutely is. There's nothing King has done to prove he's stronger than Katakuri. That's true. King said Kaido is stronger than Big Mom. Yes, he is. And Blackbeard. Boyfon said, I watch his streams. Skin said, without a doubt. Oh, when did he say that? Like, I watch his streams too, man. I don't know what you're talking about, though. Yujiro Hanuma has mastered every fight. Alright, let's look this guy up. Yeah, wait a minute. So, the guy you're talking about is a fictional character who has mastered every fighting style on the planet, which is fundamentally impossible, just so we're clear. So, let's take away, you took away the supernatural element of Goku, I'm taking away the supernatural element of your guy. I call bullshit. That's not fair. It's not fair at all. Because you're giving your guy supernatural feats that are not possible. It's not possible to master every martial art. It's not. You don't have enough lifespan in you. You would need hundreds of years. Bare minimum 3 centuries. And I'm not even, I've barely taken a karate class. But I know for a fact that it takes a master of any martial art takes a solid at least decade. And you're going to convince me this guy has learned at his age? No, fuck you. Fuck that. No. Caden, your argument flawed from the get-go. First off, you're nerfing my character, and then second off, you're boosting your character with supernatural elements that I don't agree with. Boyfon said in his latest stream, Boyfon said he's making a video about Kaido being the weakest. Well then, I will be sure to watch it, but if he's making an argument for it, I will listen to his reasoning. I don't agree with King of Lightning on every opinion he's ever had. I'm not gonna lie. Some of his opinions are not good. But it's his opinions. He's doing, you know what he's doing? He's going 110% in. Like you guys, I give you guys like a benefit of the doubt. But I hold my opinions, and sometimes I think you guys are fucking out to lunch. Sometimes I call it. Sometimes I know. You know? Wolfon said in his 1048 live reaction, well, I haven't watched that yet, to be fair. Wolfon said, and he say Law is stronger than Zoro. Well, so King of Lightning's wrong. So what's the big deal? He has wrong opinions. I have wrong opinions all the time. You know how many people tell me that Sanji is as strong as Zoro, and I say, get the fuck out of here, he's not even in the same tier? You know how many people say that shit? You know? Like, so am I a loser like King of Lightning because I say to Sanji fanboys, which are in the millions, at least the 100,000s, that say Sanji's strong or stronger than Zoro? I go, sit the fuck down, children. You know, like, I have an opinion. Like, I don't get it. Jimmy Can! Paul Stanley's here. And airwave jacking. Oh shit, she's about to do something. Oh Jesus. Oh, Jimmy Can just crushing her dreams. I see. So he's certifiably insane. Boyfriend said, you know what, outside of One Piece content, I like Cole. I like King of Lightning too, man. I've talked to him once or twice. I like him. I really like the man. He is fundamentally, he's a better power scaler than a lot of people give him credit for. And he will admit when he's wrong. I love the videos where he goes, chat was right and I was wrong. And he starts a video off like that. Because this man is feeling willing to not die on that hill. So that's why I give him mad respect. This man will fight tooth and nail saying that Katakuri strongest in the verse. And then when proven wrong, he'll sit back and go, well, fuck me. You know? And he'll do that. That's why I give him respect. Because he'll stick to his guns when it's plausible. And when it's just, come on, man, what are you doing? He admits defeat. You know? That's what I like about him. He said, what are you talking about explicitly stated in the story that he has mastered every martial art? We're talking about explicitly stated in the story that he's mastered every martial art on the planet, including the hidden one that is the supernatural thing is stated in the story. But you just took away the supernatural strength of Goku. It takes 10 years. You know how many martial arts there are on the planet? More than 10. Okay? More than 10 martial arts on the planet. Can we agree on that? Yes. Okay. So, you said, explicitly stated in the story, he has mastered everything on the planet. How old is this man? Is he over 100? How old is he? I'll look it up. Let's look it up. Caden, you're gonna lose this battle, my man. How old is he? He's 37. He at most could master, let's say he's a genius. He can master 4 to 5 martial arts in his lifetime. Because it takes a decade, and that's giving him literally since the age of 1. He's 37. Fuck you. He does not master every martial art. By that logic, Goku, like, you stripped my character and then you gave me supernatural feats of your character. Fuck you. No. Goku from Dragon Ball can beat this guy. Fuck you. I'm not entertaining that idea. That's weird, man. He's mastered every martial art on the planet, including the hidden one that is a supernatural thing if it's stated in the story. And it's stated in the story of Dragon Ball Z, Goku can blow up a fucking planet. But you took that away. So what are you doing? Like, it doesn't make sense, man. Boy Fawn said, but if he spreads misinformation like saying Sanji is stronger than Zoro, I will fight him. Well, I say Zoro is stronger than Sanji. Am I spreading misinformation? Like, it is what it is. Kane said Zoro and Sanji are relative to each other. No, they're not. Zoro would win the fight, but it'll be extreme hard for him. No, it wouldn't. It's a mid-diff fight for Zoro. Luffy and Zoro were the comparables. Sanji and Zoro have never been comparable in the entirety of Run of One Piece, and Sanji fanboys need to sit the fuck down. But once again, this is like what Boy Fawn is talking about. Is that King of Lightning says the same shit and treats it like fact. But if we get a proven statement in the series that Sanji all of a sudden is Zoro level, then I'll say, sorry guys, I was wrong. Oh my god, a guy on the internet was wrong. Like, what's the big fucking deal? Agumon and Gabumon coming in. Boy Fun said, do you agree with Cole that Kaido is weaker than Big Mom? No, I don't. I don't agree. I think Kaido's the second strongest Yonko. I think it goes Shanks, Kaido, Big Mom, Blackbeard. That's my ranking. But, you know. You know, Boy Fun, I have a top 30 strongest list made a couple of months ago on my channel. It's like an hour or 2 hour long video. You're more than willing to check it out and see my reasoning behind each member if you like. Just saying. I'm not trying to help the view count or anything. Totally am. Jimmy Ken is so hurt by the destruction of the thing. Yeah. Kane said, let's be honest, Blackbeard is 100% the weakest of the Yonko. Yeah. Having two devil fruits does not make him stronger than the other ones, especially when Kaido, the strongest thing alive, has literally said, hockey is what matters, strong devil fruit, fuck off. Doesn't matter when you have the best hockey. And notice, his Hall of Fame is all hockey masters. Just saying. Boy Fun said, okay. Fair enough. Washed up Paul Stanley. Oh shit. Calling him out that he's Paul Stanley. Wait a minute. It's something like kicks or lips. Oh god. Oh, they actually did it. And he's just like Paul Stanley. I forgot about this. I never know. Nobody knows. Totally listened to Kiss and said, we're totally doing the rock and roll thing. Oh my god. This is fantastic. It's like, I'm not Gene Simmons. I'm not Paul Stanley. I'm not, Peter Criss. Fuck. This is amazing. No mercy from Paul Stanley reject. Let's go. Oh, Agumon and Gabumon gonna fight. Wait, what? But earlier you said. Oh shit. Oh, wait, what? Mega a Boltmon? What the? The actual fuck. Bunch of data types. So this is bad from just about every standpoint possible. Right, he gets the special abilities because reasons. Just out of curiosity, how much damage do I do to a defense drop skull now? Yeah, we're not winning this fight. So... Instant another thing, Blackbeard's Darkness Fruit only stops the power double fruits, it doesn't stop hockey. This is true. Skin said 100% agree. Boyfon said, okay, Griever, everything, I'm out. I gotta work. Thank you for stopping by, Boyfon. We are gonna end the stream soon anyways, but thank you very much for stopping by. Skin said, Sweetcatter said to conquer the sea, you need strong hockey. Indeed. Alright, so we can try this, but we are totally gonna lose. Yep. We're gonna work so hard to get a War Greymon in a couple levels, and it's just not gonna happen. Okay. So our best bet right now is to literally just keep attacking and wait for the inevitable end. Thankfully, I did save before this, if I remember. Kane said, for Blackbeard being considered a smart person, he is too focused on strength and depth first and not hockey. I don't know why people started considering him smart, but okay. Yeah, so we need virus types. So I need a black War Greymon is what I need. I mean, was this battle winnable? Maybe, but like it would have used up all my items and it wouldn't have gotten anybody experience. It just would have been a shit show. Yeah, 81. That's like, Jesus, that's my main thing is acceleration boost, Giga Destroyer. Data types, I'm not used to fighting against data types, let's be real. Past 1 in the morning. I don't know how to reset though. Can I run? Can't escape. Do I want to? Yeah. Can we please just kill everybody, please? They literally don't know how to reset from here. Do I have a reset button? Options, yeah. Well, I can't choose options. It says I have options, but I don't actually have options. So I just gotta watch as everybody dies. It's very painful. I could do this though. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Just close the application and restart it. So, yeah, so we're gonna have to end this soon anyways, but... by the looks of it, thankfully we have the Tactician USBs and a lot more options, but we're gonna have to retrain an entire assembly of virus types. We need at least 3 virus megas by the looks of this. And here we have some Guillemons, so let's go. Which they have Brave Point, which we definitely love. Maybe we'll just grind for the rest of the stream. Alright, you don't get them every time, of course. Alright, so... Okay, Giga Destroyer. Boom. Cold Flame! Smile Warhead! From this weird fucking motherfucker. So, unfortunately, all our work to get a War Greymon, like hardcore. So let's see what the Digimon Lab has to offer. It still has minutes left, so apparently all that shit that, well, we did. So. Is what it is. Let's see. So, still not enough, really? Oh, for God's sakes, you need a few more levels. I mean, technically, I don't even know what this is, but I feel like Digivolve too, because War Greymon isn't going to help us. War Greymon will not help us to achieve. This might be a virus type. Just out of curiosity. If it's terrible, we'll eliminate it. I want War Greymon, like... Nah, fuck it. I can't do that. I can't do that. I gotta save up. I want War Greymon. I want War Greymon so goddamn bad. I love War Greymon. I'm not gonna do it. Alright, so we've reached level 50, so we're a long way off from you. Lady Devimon, you're a virus type. What's your deal? Speed and intelligence. We can get that fucking shit in spades. Why aren't we using you? Darkness Wave, damage 35 damage to all foes. Fuck am I not using you? Okay, so we have some virus types ready and willing. Cyberdramon, we could have a Cyberdramon, but I feel like we should wait and hold out for intelligence 75. What the fuck? Who is this? That's Talmon or some shit. Let's go Cyberdramon, fuck it. It was a vaccine type. Now it's got the ABI to eventually become something, so we'll move Cyberdramon because we don't need him. We'll move Prince fucking... God. Prince whatever. In place of, I guess, Seadramon. Seadramon, who is... got nothing going for him. I suppose could come with us, and then Cyberdramon can also go to the Digibank. So can Seadramon. We really don't need him. So the things we're keeping so far are Metal Greymon, Blue Meramon, and Lady Devimon. And I keep Lady Digimon for a very good reason, because she's awesome. We need another good ultimate. We need a good virus ultimate is what we need, because Metal Greymon's not going to be able to do shit. Even if I get ourselves a War Greymon, he's not going to be able to battle these guys. So we gotta think about who we're gonna grind for the next beer and a half. And we'll be right back, and then we'll decide. Alright, so the big thing that we need to decide here is trying to come up with a team of viruses. So, we need to move some Digimon. Shit has pickings, that's for sure. I'm gonna take Cyclomon. You know what? Wait a minute. Let's see who digivolves into who. Because... yeah, Bergemon's finally ready to digivolve. Let's go. Into something new. So we have the option. Alright, that really weird Digimon. Okay, fair enough. Gargamon, Rice Greymon, Magna Angemon, but then we have Cyclomon, who digivolve clearly into a virus type. Maybe we bring this motherfucker along, and his speed just so happens to get better. Kuwagamon can go into Grand Kuwagamon with a defense of 90. Alright, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take Kuwagamon with me. And I'm also going to take... I mean, Edamon's a good one too, actually. I'm actually gonna take... Growlmon sounds good. Yeah, Cyclomon. And then I'm also gonna take Vmon or Growlmon. Add him on. Take Edamon with me. Alright, so we have the opportunity here to do some good shit. So, from the Digibank, we're going to put Cyberdramon into Farm 2. We're going to take Gargamon in Farm 1. We're also going to take Seedramon and put him in Farm 1. So both farms are filled. I only have Gekomon, Sugamon, Impmon. Yeah. Only the Forgottens are there. Proof right now that the time spent in the Digilab does not count. Very unfortunate. If I ever take a break again, I'm fucking just coming out here. Now we clearly need to do some training with these guys, right? So what we're gonna do is train right here where we know Guillemons appear because they have the apparently a gold Numemon. Alright. Okay. We don't need to go crazy. Well, we got a Cam USB and a lot of yen for that because it was a gold Numemon. Alright. Now we go for Guillemons. Can't increase for some reason. Oh, double Guillemon. Might have a chance at those brave points. That's right. And with the fucking with the tactician USBs, this is some easy candy, so to speak. Toy Agamons give me difficulty. I guess I'm boring at this point because everybody's gone. Am I muted? Alright. Fair enough. Well, we're going to bed soon anyway, so the end of the stream is nigh. It is definitely nigh. I'm just doing as much as I can. There's no some bitches. Because we cannot defeat Jimmy Ken. We cannot do it. We need at least an ultimate virus and 2 ultimates in the virus category. 2500. Can't beat it. We could get ourselves a Grand Kawagamon or a Hercules Kabuterimon, unfortunately, is a vaccine, which is the very thing that we don't want. Well, we could get that evil looking one. What's that? Grand Kawagamon or whatever? And there we go. More levels for us. Why am I worried? I'm not. I just want some more Guillemons with the Brave points. Because then I could give a lot of Brave points to, well, you know who. Because if I look at it, organize. Doesn't need much, does he? In actual fact, probably could use these right now. Attack is officially 180. We can get ourselves a War Greymon. I know it's not our first Mega. I'm very disappointed that we got the fucking Prince Manamon as our first Mega, but we can officially get our first Mega. A real. Let's go. Metal Greymon. Digivolve to... Bam. Wait, what? Rush Tyrannomon. That's not what. You telling me I had War Greymon the whole time? I'm not upset only because this is a virus Mega, so that's a really good option for us. But I was positive that the top would be War Greymon. Like what the? What the fuck? What the fuck? Are you telling me I worked that hard to get Rust Tyrannomon? I mean, once again, granted, like, I'm good with it. 10% chance of stunning a target when attacking. I mean, he's got a good special, he's a virus type, he's an electric type, whatever. And he's a great Mega to have. That we're gonna raise up, of course, but with the acceleration boost, he's gonna be a detriment to fucking to Jimmy Ken. But I don't understand it. I don't understand how I fucked that up. Okay, so Grand Kawagamon is right there, level 26, okay, fair enough. Lady Devimon is going to take a lot more. That's Lilithmon, that's Somethingmon. Door to another dimension has been open, that's never gonna happen, so we have a choice. Maybe I 80 for Lilithmon required. And then there's this thing. But speed 130, yep. Intelligence 170, yep. By 55 will happen. Okay, here we go. Cyclomon Digivolve to Megadramon. Virus Ultimate type. With a skill of genocidal attack. So somebody's got to go. I'm thinking it's you, Edamon. Edamon. There we go. So, how about them Cowboys? This is a very bad situation, realistically. 16 minutes. Can I survive 16 minutes? Don't care. So we're gonna end the stream. Kind of unfortunate what happened there. Yeah, just really quick, just one battle, just to level him up just for 1 second. I just want to see what he's capable of for 1 second. My Rust Tyrannomon for one quick battle, and then we're good. I don't care if there's Sukamons, Gekomons, Geomons, Gold Numon apparently that was a lucky break. Yeah. And okay, it's clearly one of Gekomons. Alright, so Darkness Wave, of course, starting off. There's Tyrannomon. Of course. Terra Cluster. Fair points all around. Lady Digimon is the reason we're living right now. Okay, so now with the experience boost of 2,500, that puts Rush Tyrannomon at level 12. We are going to need at least a level 35 to 40 mega before we even think. About going with Jimmy Can against Jimmy Can. So what I'm going to do really quick, because we also got to level up for Kuwagamon. We can now Digivolve. We're going to do that really quick. Digivolve Kuwagamon. Yeah, see? Charimon, something else. It requires level 28. I don't know what it is. But Kuwagamon is about to Digivolve to... Alkuamon. And I'm all for defense penetrating attack. Let's go. I'm good with it. Okay, 68. So we'll take Megadramon out of it, right? ABI 25. That's impressive, but let's move Megadramon out of the game. We'll put Impmon in the game. There we go. Right, Impmon's in the game. That's 5. Is there anybody with 4? Yeah, we'll put Toyagamon in there too, just for fun. Just for the fun, just for the lulz. Right? And we'll have these guys just sitting pretty. Whole time, no problem. $14 minutes. Unfortunately, we cannot wait 14 minutes. I'd really like to see what we came up with, because if we got some more Tactician USBs, we would be fucking set. Let me tell you. We get some more Tactician USBs next stream. We are going to be dominating, because we are going to be grinding up our second Mega Rust Tyrannomon, Blue Marimon, Lady Devimon. We have some really good virus types, we just need to raise them up. We just need to make them stronger. We just need level 50s. That's all we need. So, and that won't take very long. Might do a little grinding off stream, not gonna lie. But, you know, because Friday is going to be Kengan. We're going to do Kengan Ashura. So, we got to do that shit. But, I might do a little grinding after work tomorrow. If anything special happens, I'll be sure to tell you guys. And then, maybe Saturday, we'll be back to this shit. So, anyways, save. I got to keep checking that save because we have a whole stream of non-saved content. But, yeah. Alright. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you very much to Boyfun, Caden Skin, and I think that was the and Meat are the people that were in the stream. You 4 people are amazing for being in the stream this long, 3 hours almost, and it was a good time. So thank you guys very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys back here next time for more Digimon, Digital Monsters, Digimon are the champions, and we'll see you today.